Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's game devlog on the Blue Dots Expedition, a turn-based strategy flight game. This was another week of furious polish for a convention build. I got most of what I wanted in, but there's always that niggling thought that you could tinker more or add stuff. But I had to tell myself, no, let's get into it. Like last week, there's too much to go over, so let's quickly go over the highlights. Fuel meters at the bottom, the UI controls are re-tinkered, enemy decoration detection, more sound effects, new Xbox and PlayStation buttons, randomized spawn order, lowered the level barrier, gave the asteroids minimap sprites, there's now a big center asteroid, game will ask you if you want to do a tutorial or not, fuel is limited, updated enemy textures to be more visually apparent, planet animation, D-pad controls, and the cursor not appearing in flight mode. Thank you, Sam. Moving on. Some context is needed. The convention I'm aiming for is Bit Summit in Kyoto, Japan, and considering that PlayStation has always been more popular in Japan than Xbox, I thought it would be best to make it work for PS4 controller, which was a lot less painful than I thought it was going to be. Went as far as to make the PS4 equivalent to the buttons and tutorial images. Another task I needed to start was localization, and getting it ready for a potential convention in a foreign country was a convenient excuse. When I worked on Negative World, I used XML files to get it working, and that was fine for a game that only had 127 words total, I think. But in this case, where the word count will be much higher later on, and especially since when I get to dialogue, it was about time to give JSON a shot. Taking a lot from Unity's localization tutorial playlist and a few of my other additions, it works. By typing in the key that correlates to the text I want, I'll get it. And if I need to change something, I can just open my handy editor window, also thanks to the playlist, and change and add more as I go along, though I may need to break them into groups so I can keep things organized. I'm currently waiting for the Japanese text at the time of recording, but the bones are there when I need them. Also, useful tip, if you are using JSON and you're going to go through the Unity tutorial playlist, I would recommend putting true in the JSON utility.toJSON statement. It'll write the JSON file in a more cleaner bracket-to-bracket style and not just a big, ugly, tedious, straight line. I have the game scheduled to be shown off at an after party during PAX South in a few days for Houston gamers at the Bottom Exchange. This will mark the first time that the game will be taken out to an actual audience and not just the inner circle like it's been forever. So if you happen to be in the area, feel free to say hi. The official deadline is Monday 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I still have some time to get more edits and little bits tinkered that I only notice. And hopefully the Japanese text too. Regardless, there's a brand new build down in the link below if you want to give feedback. It's always helpful. After its submission, I think I'm just going to lay it back and just reorganize my code to just make things cleaner before moving on to the rest of the gameplay ideas I have planned. That'll be it for this week. Subscribe or join the Discord server if you like what I'm doing. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Take care of yourselves and have a good week.